indication of the temperature dropping. It was much, much higher than that earlier in the day when it was bright and sunny. Now it's dark and windy, getting cooler, but now the temperature will go right up as we prepare for the whistle from the Colombian referee. So we're off the 21st European South American battle for the Toyota Cup. Spain versus Argentina, two countries, one language, and that's the first in this event, which started in 1980. Real Madrid, a huge tradition of international success and status. They were here in Intercontinental Cup, the trophy established in 1960 when it was 4-4 over 2 legs. And this match is going to 108 countries live and 80 in truncated form, some form of other. So that's a marvellous audience, and 30 or 40% are up on previous years, any of the best years. It's Matayan. This is Delgado playing out on the left-hand side with big Palermo in the middle if they can get a toward in. This is Basualdo, the experienced international. Back to Traverso, who'd been brought in because they were worried that the Fagiani, the left-back, wasn't playing too well and that Figo was going to give him a hard time, so they dropped him. Miscue there as they tried to find Juan Riquelme, who comes from the same sort of background as Diego Maradona, wears the same number as Diego Maradona, and is a totally different person. Maradona always throughout his career has wanted to talk non-stop. Riquelme, you can't get him to talk. He's very, very shy, but a very, very expressive talent on the field. And a lot of European clubs will be eyeing him here. Martin Palermo, incredible. Real Madrid caught offside, caught sleeping. Boca Juniors are 1-up. Sometimes they say a game Copa Libertadores came in against River Plate, a very important quarter-final, and has recovered his fitness since then. Well played by Riquelme. Forward again for Palermo. Palermo's going again! Incredible! Martin Palermo, 2 goals up before we've hardly warmed up. What are they thinking about? They say Palermo's ponderous and slow, but that ball was put through to him so precisely and dropped onto his left foot. What a lovely pass. Now, can Jeremy catch him? He can't. And he takes it early, and Casillas can't get there. 2-0. Never had a start like this. We've had early goals. We've never had 2 early goals. And Roberto Carlos, Raul trying to move away from strong defenders, but pass isn't particularly good. Figo. Put away by Bermudez. Palermo, good ball. Kept in by Delgado. Good play. Palermo again, no, couldn't quite find him. Good combination between the front two. Figo. Raul is up this season, and certainly in the Apertura Championship. The seasons, as you know, is divided into 2 halves. They came 5th in the first half when they weren't trying too hard. They were trying to compete for the Copa Libertadores and often putting reserve sides out. They won the Copa. Roberto comes over to help, does well. This is Serna sweeping up. Riquelme, little flick back. No foul. Riquelme, nice ball to Delgado. He's got no support up there. He'll have to hold it up a little bit. Away by Roberto Carlos. Here's McManaman again. Driven back. Roberto Carlos is giving him all sorts of problems out there. Serna and Basualdo. Matejan, good ball to Riquelme. Basualdo on his left. Riquelme going on his own, changing it. Good play. Riquelme trying to get forward. Just stopped there by McManaman coming back to help. He's now on the left-hand side. And a colourful night too. Figo dumped on his back. Free kick. That's out of defence. Guerra loses it to Serna. It's Palermo. That's a giveaway ball too. Bermudez gets the foot to it. A little bit scrappy at the moment as they compete for control in midfield. Free kick given to Boca Juniors for handball, I think. Palermo, of course, the big target man up front, the easiest man to hit. That's up for him. Big, strong fellow holds the defender off. Riquelme, harassed by Makaleli, does well, beats him. Riquelme, clever stuff, brought down. Quite ruthless. But Riquelme, they say, is a little bit slow. He didn't look slow there because his control was so good. He deceived the Real Madrid player, got inside him, he'd lost him and he had to get rid of him quickly before he got into the penalty area. Now then, another possibility for the big guys up front. Palermo, Riquelme always takes free kicks and corners. Palermo's over the back. Traverso's up there, Bermudez is in there. Floated it in. Iker Casillas, the 19-year-old, is under a bit of threat there. Tricky one, especially in this wind. Throw in. Not deep enough. It's going to be picked up by Traverso again. Sent aside to Matejan. Palermo. Palermo's still in here. Does well to get it to Riquelme. So comfortable in control. Chipped forward and bouncing awkwardly as it caught the shoulder of a Real Madrid player. The Argentines have given themselves a bit of time and space. Forcing the game back. Not a good one from the young goalkeeper. Straight to Traverso. Good play by Riquelme. Gets himself out of trouble with terrific control. And a lovely pass into space. There's a danger here with Delgado going forward on the left-hand side. Delgado's there! What a run! I thought he was going to shoot earlier, but he deceived a few people there, not only me. But Casillas got down quickly and saved the day. 3-1. Elguera intercepted well by Ibarra. Not quite sure who to give it to. Palermo knocks it off cleverly to Riquelme, who's certainly looked the part of what many people think is the most promising South American current young player. 22 years of age, he's certainly a shining light. Ibarra chasing that, but Manaman has spotted him, particularly for goalkeepers. If they can throw a long one in and fight for it in the air. Almost. Makaleli, strong challenge. by Battaglia, the 20-year-old midfield player out there, wearing 22. Well, the game was quiet, but he was asking Palermo to come forward and help him. In the Copa Libertadores, Figo controls beautifully. Not such a good pass, and Basualdo does well to get a foot in there. Play on, says the Colombian referee, although Basualdo was fouled. Riquelme never wastes a ball. To Delgado. Battaglia's over the far side. This is Delgado with a big cross for Palermo! Oh, he's so close again. Just carried away from the big fellow. He's 190 in height, so they seem to have a spell on them in the air. Palermo coming in from the back. Roberto Carlos got to head to it. Back it goes into the danger area. Picked up by Traverso. Delgado, that's a bad ball. It's Terral, he's run Waldo. Third spell with Boca Juniors. Played in Spain and Italy. That was a classic tackle. Elguera makes a run to it. It's away by Bermudez. And clear to Riquelme, and this won't be wasted. Space on the right-hand side if he needs it. Battaglia is the man who is free. Down the middle he goes for Delgado, and that wasn't such a well-chosen route. But what a mark Delgado made in the first few minutes. Just knock it around, make Boca Juniors run, make them change position. See if you can open up a little bit of space, but don't give it away like that, especially to players like Riquelme, who can then hold it, waste a bit of time, and win a free kick. Seemed to be just holding him off and harassing him. It didn't seem to be a criminal act, but nevertheless, a kick it is, and they're not too unhappy about that. Quite a few Real Madrid supporters, but nothing like the number of Boca Juniors supporters here. Riquelme. In the field to keep the movement going. Palermo, a nice little flick on to Delgado. Riquelme again. Basualdo and Mateo. That's a hard one. No foul. Figo, fierce challenge on him, and that's Matean all over. Figo was expected to get a few of those, and the coach, Carlos Bianchi, is on the touchline. The referee has come over to tell him to. The home crowd enjoyed that bicycle kick from Roberto Carlos. No idea where it was going, of course, but it looks good. Well played by Riquelme, great stuff. Delgado tries the long one. I think trying to deceive Casillas. Punches it downfield. 3 penalties, but he scored twice here, so life can change quite dramatically. He can't get back on the field at the moment. Well, that's his fault. Otherwise, Raul would have been away. Palermo back on the field. Good ball to Battaglia. Barra should drive through on this one. Free kick. Caranca was late, according to the Colombian referee. The Spanish don't like that. They thought it was a fair, hard challenge. Not really. He didn't get the ball. So here's a chance for Riquelme. It's against the wind, although temporarily down at pitch level doesn't look quite as strong as he did early on, but he's still strong. So Riquelme and Matayan. Matayan with the left foot, Riquelme with the right. There's good money on Riquelme here. Here he is. Straight into the arms of the young goalkeeper, no trouble. Siena has dropped back here. As we see that free kick again, well hit. Meanwhile, we're taking their time about this. Just knocking it around Boca Juniors as we thought they would in the first 20 minutes or so. We didn't really expect them to be 2 goals up within seconds, but I don't suppose they did either. That's not a good challenge from Hierro on Riquelme. Quickly taken, Delgado, free kick. He fouled the Real Madrid player coming in to intercept. Plus Andy hit the bar. Some quality play all around by... After a dramatic first 45 minutes. So Boca Juniors in blue and yellow, leading by 2-1 against Real Madrid in white. Real Madrid, of course, formed in 1902, the yellow and blue of Sweden. And here's Delgado, fouled by Hierro. The flag is up for what? Hierro's protesting. He can't get away with that, though. He hipped him, as they say in the game. Delgado, what was actually going on there? Was it a dive, was it not? It's a long way out. Figo's still discussing the situation. Well, we had a dramatic start in the first half. What can this one produce in the first 2 minutes? Riquelme and Matayan. Against possibly the young goalkeeper Casillas. Riquelme. Oh, that was a great save. And a terrific free kick. This is the lad who last season started as 3rd goalkeeper and ended up as an international. That was an international quality save there. And still only 19. Made his debut at 16. Now he could be called upon again to get Real Madrid out of trouble. Up he goes. No, he didn't get there, and Palermo almost did. He's a big fella. Too certain there. Perhaps, as they say, he has no nerves whatsoever. Perhaps his judgment was ice cool. But they might be asked to test their quality, to show their quality a little bit later here. Riquelme, quality play, turning and getting himself a bit of space. Poor pass by Swallow. It meant he couldn't really control it when he got to it. But I think he's doing his future career no harm at all, Juan Riquelme, in this match. Here he is again. Clever, good stuff. Outnumbered, gets by his man, loses it, overdid it. As we begin to warm up with World Cup activity, people like Aimé Jacquet, the coach of the victorious French team, France '98, he's over here for a World Cup launch. There's dignitaries from CONMEBOL and UEFA who in other years don't necessarily come in full strength, but they're here now. This is becoming a world location, and in 18 months' time it'll be an even bigger one along the career. Here's Riquelme with a kick, all the way by Hierro. Good control by Figo. Beautiful play. Thumb forward, there's only Raul up there. Easy for him to pack his bags, take a big portion of a transfer fee if he moved. But he stayed, because he said he likes the place and he's going to get back into the team. But he certainly needs to impose himself a little bit more on this one. It's Boca who are enjoying possession. Serna ducks away from one challenge. Good ball to Riquelme and Delgado. Good challenge by Karenka. Better quality play now from both sides. Bit of cat and mouse as they vie here for superiority. Although it's Boca leading by 2-1. Delgado, and that's a free kick. That was pretty cynical. And it means we can push forward up here with Bermudez, Traverso and Matayan, the big three defenders coming up for the free kick, taken inevitably by Juan Riquelme. Matayan is over the far side, Bermudez in the middle. Pushing and shoving and running. Here's Riquelme. Well away by Hierro. Basualdo, looked like handball. And protest from Basualdo. No, Delgado rather. It should have been another good cross though. Cleared to Ibarra. Space here for Basualdo. Riquelme, nice control as ever, particularly for a big guy. Ibarra, lovely little touch because he knew animal. Roberto Carlos, poor throw really. Free kick. Riquelme holds his ground. Diego Maradona into corner. Well, that's more like it. And Real Madrid are looking a little bit ragged here, and Hierro, their captain in the middle, is clapping his hands and shouting and saying, come on, let's get down to it. Because if they concede another one here, they would be in major trouble. It's Riquelme going to take it. Bermudez, Traverso and Matayan have come up from the back, so there's a big threat here for Real Madrid. But they clear it. Basualdo hooks it back in. Offside from the linesman on this side. Riquelme was the guilty one. He doesn't think he was. You can afford to smile about it, but they never do think they are, do they? Melguera, but the game is much more open now. He's looking a little bit tentative here, a little bit anxious. Serna gets it away. Riquelme. Ibarra, a hasty clearance. Gets it wide to Matayan. Delgado wide on the left-hand side. That's a good ball to him with Jeremy. Needs help. Riquelme. Held out by Makalele. Matayan. It's a good ball to Delgado, but can he get by Jeremy this time? Riquelme. Good play, fouled, free kick. Clever stuff. You can see why he wears the number 10. But it's a long way out. But Bermudez will come up. Battaglia is in there. And Palermo is well capable of getting on the end of anything in the air. He's a very, very powerful character. So Juan Riquelme yet again. Boca Juniors lead 2-1. Riquelme's kick. Well held by Casillas. Thumb forward for Raul. He's got no support. Figo. Good interception by Bermudez. Good defending, but it's Makalele. Picks it up. Guti. Hard one for Savio. And gives it away. Basualdo. Riquelme is always there and makes those quick decisions so well. And also holds it up, slows the game down when he wants to. Haven't seen much of Palermo in the second half. Much support up front, and more likely to achieve something from a restart. Get some of those big guys up from the back. It's Battaglia coming to the near post. There's Casillas flapping at it, but to be fair to him, it is tricky in the wind. No, I'll have this, says Riquelme. Not in any hurry, they're leading by 2-1. Bermudez at the back of the penalty area. Martin Palermo didn't hit it deeply enough. That was the first signs of tiredness. It's good play. And Bermudez just got in front of Figo. Just. Good defending. But certainly Boca Juniors have lived dangerously here. And they're quite fortunate to get the ball back. Osvaldo, who at 37 probably won't last the whole game, but he's been pretty effective, and he won the last time he was here with Villa Sarsfield, so he knows a little bit about the pressures lining to attend a press conference, although the atmosphere when they first arrived after a massive journey of over 30 hours was very relaxed, very friendly. They were determined to enjoy the occasion. Changed in the last 24 hours. Needed that extra help. Figo is very busy, but misread there that pass to Savio, and Palermo has it, holding the ball while he gets one or two people running for him. Riquelme does well, off balance, but still controls it through a maze of players, tucks it through the legs of Belguera, and Boca Juniors have it. He's definitely the man who pulls the strings. Basualdo. Delgado goes down the left. Keep possession. Don't worry too much about going forward, but keep possession. And then suddenly burst forward and try and get either Palermo or Delgado into it. But the rule is you must keep possession. Make the opposition do the running. Pull them about. Goes Caranca, Senna, Riquelme, Ibarra, who hasn't looked that comfortable on the ball. And that was a pass which was going to put Real Madrid back in possession for the moment. And he had the misfortune to meet some Boca Juniors players in Akihabara, which is a district where you can pick up some excellent bargains in the electrical goods world. And Solari said he didn't really enjoy it. There was not physical confrontation, but it was very verbal. Meanwhile, after a word from the Colombian referee, it's a fully changed Guti's position. And indeed, Raul might play off the two of them, but let's see how that shapes up. Forward to Ibarra. Savio challenges. All away by Hierro. Osvaldo came in there. Now, Madrid defence don't like that. Casillas said, no, I got hold of that. He said, you didn't? It's a corner. Angle, but I would have thought not. And it means a chance for Boca Juniors to make this game safe. Riquelme. I think Battaglia got a head to it from Riquelme's kick, but it's not enough. And there was no real danger there. It certainly was Battaglia. And Raul in the middle. Away by Bermudez. Only to Savio. Senna gets a foot to it. Well done, no foul. Not a great ball by Riquelme of all people. fortunate to get it back. One back by Guti, play on. And Delgado looked to be offside there, but he's playing on with Palermo in there in support. Oh, he went for a shot and he could never have scored from there. That was a dreadful waste. The referee's been quite lenient. And they'll take their time on it. 8 minutes left, leading by 2-1. Here's, I say that was Delgado. He's making some awful mistakes at the moment, wasteful passes. Senna, very busy, the number 5 in midfield. Colombian international, Bermudez at the back, trying Palermo. That's a good bit of play by the big fella. Riquelme, not doing the obvious. Ibarra, it's a bad ball, nobody was running there, nobody wanted that. Playing into the strong challenge by Mateyan. He's been pretty close to him all game. And there's space now for both sides. Battaglia, the 20-year-old midfield player, played in every game this season. Delgado. Riquelme. Can they get it over wide to Palermo? In goes goalkeeper Casillas, and down the field it goes for Montreal. Can still do it. 6 or 7 minutes left. At any time the referee chooses to add on. But another goal conceded would, I think, finish them off. Have Boca Juniors got it in them? Basualdo. And they force a corner. This is quality play from Boca Juniors. A young pretender and an experienced international out there holding the ball well. They're still out there. European sides have dominated this match in the last 5 years, but it's South America leading. Can they wrap it up here? South America leading in the shape of Boca Juniors, 2-1. Riquelme, who's been a dominant figure in this game. This corner he took and caused Iker Casillas some problems. He's coming over, and the referee's inviting him to come over a little bit quicker to take this kick. But everybody says he's slow, and now he can be as slow as he likes, almost. Now then, another kick for Boca Juniors. 5 minutes of the game left. They're leading by 2-1. Guerra gets it away nicely to Figo, good turn. Can Real exploit it in the last 5 minutes? Battaglia, he hasn't looked tired at all. Riquelme, good ball to Delgado. Delgado's got to get into the danger area. He doesn't. He's weary, there's no doubt about that. If not physically, certainly mentally, didn't want to take it on. Didn't want the responsibility. Done a good job on him. He was brought into the side. He's a central defender. Brought into the side as a sort of left back to keep an eye on Figo. Battaglia, good play to Palermo. Riquelme, knock it about, make them run. Riquelme, still Riquelme. Now Basualdo, but he didn't really want to go for it. At 37 in the last few minutes, they worked so hard, he'll feel as tired as anyone. Can Real Madrid force it into extra time? Not a good ball back from Roberto Carlos to Guti, and I think they're running out of ideas, and here comes Battaglia. Battaglia can finish it off, but he hasn't scored a goal for Boca Juniors, and I think you can tell why. He didn't really fancy that one. He definitely had a chance, and he thought twice about it, and Roberto Carlos was in on it. Figo on the right. Figo protested he was being held off as he ran in, and he certainly was being held off. An optimistic shot. They're all tired here as we await to make another substitution. He's desperate, Figo. He hates losing, and he's as strong as he was at the beginning. Elguera. Figo. Foot and a fall. 2 falls, but no foul. That's Riquelme. Or are you surprised? That's good. It's marvellous. And it's a yellow card. Just to make sure. Well, that was good play by Boca Juniors to get it out. They're preparing for another substitution, but this is marvellous stuff by Riquelme, forcing the opposition to do something rash. He plays of previous matches, and one of them he saw his own side, Sarsfield, win by 2-0 against AC Milan, which is against the odds. Here's another potential victory against the odds. Here's Riquelme again. He seems to be all over the place. Italia's behind him. Should have really given it to him, and they've lost it unnecessarily. We've had more than 2 minutes of time added on. Figo, his night is likely to end in disappointment and frustration. It looks like a South American triumph for the first time since Sarsfield won it in 1994, when Carlos Bianchi was the coach. Incredible that he should turn it this way. And there is the final whistle. It's all over. Real Madrid players are going to the referee and saying that's not 3 minutes. They're surrounding the Colombian referee. But it's to no avail. Carlos Bianchi and his side have won it. Boca Juniors 2, Real Madrid 1. Real Madrid's night has ended in despair. While one team celebrate, the other team protest. But it won't mean anything, because they've won. Boca Juniors are the winners of the Toyota European South American Cup. Riquelme was outstanding, and his coach goes over to congratulate him, as well he should.
Intercontinental Cup が、そして公用車を代表いたしましてトヨタ自動車株式会社小倉博会長よりトヨタカップが授与されます。
Entrega a Boca Juniors el trofeo Intercontinental y la Copa Toyota.